Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Welcome to season 3 of the Top Gun Show. I'm starting off this year with a very dear friend of mine, Don Felman. Don Felman is the director of channel sales for Genesys. He's been with them almost 2.5 years. Before that, he was at PGI. He was the vice president of partner sales and director of partner sales there for a little over 4 years, and that's where I fell in love with Don Felman when I was general manager of Top Speed Data. But Don's a good friend of mine. What's that?
So romantic.
That's right. Valentine's Day's coming, so. Anyway, Don, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. If I'm here a third time, do I get a jacket of some sort, like they do on SNL when they, are there for hosting multiple times? Or
you do.
Awesome.
I'll order you a medium jacket.
I prefer medium. That's a small
medium. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Don, Genesys is well known in the CCaaS client experience community as really the gorilla. You guys are what everybody wants to be. And why is that? Why is Genesys so well known as kind of the leader in the CCaaS space?
Well, first, thanks again for having me. I appreciate it. It's an honor to be here, and obviously, you're the best. Always love hanging with you, talking with you. There's a lot of reasons for that. I think number one is Genesys is really the OG of contact center. I think a lot of people knew us as the Fortune 500 killer back in the day with Prem. I think Genesys has done a spectacular job in transitioning really to the cloud, to what it is today and to other segments of the market, right? We're not just selling to the Fortune 100 anymore. It doesn't really matter how big the opportunity is, we can sell it. But again, we weren't the first to cloud, but because of our architecture, I think the other competitors are really trying to do kind of what we do at this point. We've built a better solution. And if you look at the latest Gartner Magic Quadrant, which came out, I think in November, we've absolutely shot up to the top right, to the absolute the far right, and as far up as we can go. We were always in the leader quadrant, but we actually shot up even further, if you can believe it. There's a tremendous amount of growth there. So that's something we're really excited about and truly represents where we should be in the market.
And I know why. I know why you guys shot up on the Gartner Magic Quadrant. Do you know what I call it? The Don Felman factor. Yes, indeed.
You're going to trademark that?
Yeah. I'm going to get shirts. Hey,
yeah.
So talk a little bit about business in 2020 with COVID. I mean, the big thrust was client experience because nobody can get in front of clients. So talk a little bit about, just briefly, how business was in 2020 and what do you see is going to happen in 2021?
Yeah, so business has actually been really good in 2020. I say that with a kind of difficulty because I know a lot of people are struggling. There's a lot of things going on out in the world, but business for Genesys has been going well. Our numbers are great. I think COVID has really helped spur some of that, actually, Steve, because customers are, again, I've said it before, they're trying to do more with less. There's been a lot of layoffs, unfortunately. There's been a lot of store closings and office closings, and people are trying to, continually interact with their clients, continually service their clients, get their clients to buy more digitally now, more than ever. You know what I mean? And so that falls into not only from working from home, which is something that we've helped quite a bit of our clients with, but also just the tremendous amount of service and sales related activities that need to go on during the day. Abandonment rates have spiked. And there's just a lot of things that we can do to help companies continue to communicate and build a strong brand, with their customers. So 2020 was actually a good year for Genesys. We see that continuing, and I see that continuing through next year. And as you know, we were newer to the channel, I think a few years ago, but we continue to build out that channel approach. And actually, the team that I'm on I think there were 2 of us in 2019. There's 10 of us right now, and we're looking to continue to grow that next year as well. So that sort of shows you the investment that Genesys is putting in the channel because of the success we've had.
Yeah, and I think you were mentioning before we went on the air that you guys are up to 60% of your new business is coming in through the channel, which is incredible.
Yeah, we have different segments of channel, but yes, we're around 60%. That is up, and we have a new executive team in place. Our new CEO, Tony Bates, came on board about a year and a half ago, and he's brought on his executive team. And boy, they are sure fans of the channel, and I think that they want that number to be even higher. So I'm looking forward to 2021 and how the channel works for us this year.
Great, great. And Don, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show, and you know there are millions and millions of people, maybe even millions more, watching because you're on right now. Why don't you tell the viewers a little known fact about yourself?
So, Steve, I don't have anything good or interesting, but I will share an experience with you that I've never experienced before. I have 3 teenagers. I have a 16-year-old and twins that are 13. And Steve, I think next time I need to tell my 16-year-old she can't hang out with her friends or can't go out on New Year's Eve, I'm going to ask you to deliver the message for me. I thought they were going to do something to me in my sleep, maybe drop me off in the forest preserve where no one can find me. So yeah, it's definitely the inmates running the asylum at this point. But that's been an interesting experience over the last 7 or 8 months.
Well, that's a great story. I'm not sure there's anything you can tell a 16-year-old, so
No.
probably should just leave it at that.
I think maybe coming from you, it might come off a little different, but coming from me, it didn't work.
We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Well, Don, thanks a lot for being on the show today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thanks for watching, everybody.